Well, look at that, that's impressive, isn't it? 92, 94, 5, 6, 7. There's actually 98 and 99 missing from that, because this, of course, is an Aprilia. Tremendous racing pedigree combined with Italian style. So there's nothing brand new about an RS250. We all know what it looks like, or what it should look like. This is the latest 2000 model, and of course, all the differences, the main differences, are in the styling. Different shaped front end for a start. Now I've got a big hole here. Only got one hole, looks a bit odd, but that's an air intake there. Suppose it looks nice. Down at the back, you might remember the original RS250 had black cans on it. We've now got these nice silver alloy ones, which look a bit better. Still got the very distinctive and very smart polished swing arm, polished frame, all looking very nice. Down at the back end here, completely different shape to this seat hump. Little cubby hole here, compartment, look at that, for a rider's backrest. I don't think so, not very soft. But you can put a few bits and pieces in there, and lock them securely away. But let me just show you this now. Now this is very interesting. What's that? What's that? It's a piece of very, very hard plastic and sort of rubber finish on it. But it's rock hard and it doesn't flex. Worked it out yet? It's a pillion pad. Those two go in those two holes there and you secure it onto there. There's a little strap that goes over the front of it there so your pillion can hang on for dear life. It's absolutely solid. You might as well really be sat on a plank. So a little 250cc, two-stroke, everything's about performance, isn't it? Power, and it's a stroker, so it's got a power band. Still got the same engine as we've always had, the RGV Suzuki 250cc motor. But really, I've got to say, around town, it's completely useless. If you ever only ride through busy traffic, don't ever think of one of these. Below 6,000 revs, it's completely flat as a flute. It's awful. But if you hit about 8,000 revs, get it on the open road, a bit of country lanes, it's like, wow, everything's gone blurred. It's just amazing. It really has got a fantastic power band, and you've got to hang on to your hat when you hit 8,000 revs. But it's not just the engine that's high-tech and high performance, the dashboard's pretty high-tech as well. Let me show you this lot in here. Now then, what's this? Loads of lights and numbers and readouts and all sorts of things. It would probably take me half an hour to explain all of this to you. But if you press that button there, that gives me the vehicle's maximum speed. That's the maximum speed since the last time we reset this to zero, which at the moment is reading 102 miles an hour. That wasn't me, officer, honestly. Average vehicle speed, 37 miles an hour. Obviously we've got the mileage and the trip, all that kind of thing. Over here, temperature in degrees C, that can be converted to Fahrenheit with the press of a button. That's a clock at the moment. That can be changed to give you a battery voltage reading. That can go from miles an hour to kilometers an hour. You can set the point where your red light comes on for your revs. So if you're running it in, you could set it so that every time you hit, say, 7,000 or 8,000 revs, the red light comes on to warn you. It really is fantastic. It's got a lap counter on it as well if you're into track stuff. It really is a tremendous bit of kit. But fancy bits of kit don't come cheap. And it's a fact that for less than the price of this, you could probably buy a reasonably good 600cc machine, because this little RS250, this new model, will cost you £5,500 to put on the road. It's only a little 252 stroke, remember. But, you know, if you want racing pedigree and Italian style, you've got to pay the price.